On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine where can be seen the work of passion's pledge. The queen of hearts still making tarts, and I not making hay. Oh, I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. Oh, he gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her a secret sign that's known to the artists who have known the true gods of sound and stone, and word and intent without stint. I gave her poems to say, with her own name there and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of hay. On a quiet street where old ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly. My reasons must allow that had I loved not as I should, a creature made of clay, when the angel woos the clay he'd lose his wings at the dawn of day. His wings at the dawn of day. His wings, wings. If I had loosed John, how I should. To be a poet and not know the trade. To be a lover and repel all women. Twin ironies by which great saints are made. The agonizing pincer jaws of heaven. Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Day 5, week 1, England. I don't know what day you're on, day -10, I don't know. Cop it on. Get into your houses, stay in. 1 month, bam, we're out again. So anyway, this week's episode by me, Emma Lohan, apparently I don't say my name enough, is called Day 5, Week 1, My Cup of Tea. Feedback from, before I go on to feedback from last week, let me just talk about the songs we began with. It started with the song by a poem by Patrick Kavanagh, which was turned into a song, Raglan Road. It's quite a beautiful piece of work. Never listen to Patrick Kavanagh singing it, or do, but it's kind of horrendous. He has an English accent when he sings. I don't know why he did that. Like, the man is mad. Great poet, but he's mad. Then I followed that with a poem by him that from an article. I'd never heard it before, Sanctity. It's a 4-line poem. But my dad sent this really nice article. And this one's Sanctity. Beautiful piece of work, I think. Again, a bit strange, but sure, Patrick Kavanagh was a bit mad. Why is he talking about saints and women and poems and all that stuff? Who knows? It's a good piece of work. I'm rambling. Okay, feedback. My brother gave a good point today. He said, "Why did you say all Irish people drink?" I don't know, because they don't. It's more, that's nationalism as well. Like, that stereotype. Everybody drinks, don't we? Or don't? Everybody drinks and everybody doesn't drink. What is drink? Maybe that's a question for God. And then my own feedback to myself is I never met Grania Whale's granddaughter, because if I did, I would have been born in 1654, around that time. So that was quite impossible. So yeah, I met her ancestor, which was still quite impressive, and she was writing a book on Grania Whale. And I would like to read that book when it ever comes out. She probably has time now because we're all locked in the houses and all creative people are doing stuff locked in. So this week, anyway, or today, I thought that I would interview God because most of the feedback was like, yada yada, your songs, whatever, Emma, God's brilliant. I was like, okay. So God is going to come at some point soon, I hope, because we only have 5 more minutes of chat. And I have some questions that came in from listeners. Funnily enough, most of them are my family. But thank you so much, everyone. 127 listeners. How nice. How nice. That's 127 more than I thought I would have. Keep sending me feedback. Keep telling me if you want to change things. So far, like I'm going format, old folk song, poem, me talking shite, finish with a song from my new album. That's how I'm looking at it. Anyway, let's get on with the show and interview God. God, good morning.
Oh, hello there, Emma. Good.
Morning. Good morning, God. Good morning.
Uh, if that's what you want to call it, yeah. But so, like, good.
Why don't you say morning, God?
Well, time doesn't exist. I never invented time. It's just a concept that humans created over the process of their, should I say, time on this world. I don't know. It's something you created. Like, we're all just here. We're all just sitting here. And things just happen. I didn't do the thing.
But like in the Bible, they're like saying God, about like, on the seventh day, God made the sun shine or some bullshit like that. No,
Actually, Emma, again, I didn't write the Bible. A few facts in there aren't actual facts, like the seventh day. It was really just a big bang, and I don't know, I'm here. I don't know if you guys created me. This is the bit I'm wondering, like, I'm here, I exist, but I'm kind of in the ether, and I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea what's going on.
oh God, that's worrying because we thought you. Anyway, okay, shall we go with the questions? Would you like to hear some of the questions that came in from listeners and basically my family?
Yes, that sounds great. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I hope I have the answers because I don't have many answers. I know a lot of things because a lot of people created me, but let's see. Okay, shoot, as they say.
All right, God. So, question number 1 from Emma Hamilton. Are you Cillian Murphy with the sore throat?
Cillian Murphy. Who's Cillian Murphy again? Is that the Irish actor? No, no, I'm not. Uh, should I say good question? Because I don't know if that was a good question. I don't. It's kind of like a good question.
Yeah, God, it's grand. It's Emma. She's sound. She's fucking, and she's hilarious. But yeah, I think she just fancies Cillian Murphy, and she was hoping you were. Okay, next one is from my dad. Is 2 and 2 really 4? Oh no.
That is interesting because, as I said, time, numbers are definitely like they're helpful. They help us to, or you guys, because I don't buy anything. I know that, like, you have your fingers, and you started with 5 fingers on one hand, and then you went, right, can I have like that amount? And then you hold up one finger and you go, can I have that many apples? And that would mean one. And then you started putting, like, names on the numbers. So you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you found out you had a second hand, and then the two hands, and so it's 2 plus 2 plus equals 4. I suppose if you had 2 fingers and 2 fingers and put them together, you would have 4. But, like, is that the name for? I think I'm talking too much on this. Mick Lohan, good question.
All right. So moving on. God, we're going to go back to another question from CJ. Oh, this is a nice one. How is having a plan no plan?
I was having a plan, no plan. This is a good topic, and Emma, I know you wrote a song about this, and many other people, like Musical Slave, who's a brilliant musician from Ireland and Dublin. She opened a line in a song which is like, I'm not sorry for having no plan. Having no plan is the way to live, because if we go back to this time thing that humans go on about, we all are living in the future, the present, and the past at the same time. So what's the point in planning? You should just kind of go with it, like a leaf on a tree that finally falls off. I don't know. I'm not very good with these metaphors because, as I said, I'm God, and yeah, this has gone on quite long. This interview. When's your music starting, Emma? It's coming. It's coming. It's like, oh, there it is. There's the music, and I lost Emma. I'm still the rope, still God. Like, anyway, back to the interviews.
Jesus God, like, take over my show, why don't you? Nice answer, I think. I will listen back later because I have no idea what you're talking about half the time because it's actually me talking. Tig wants to know, what is it I am trying to think of or figure out? Yeah, he did ask what is it he wants to know.
Tig, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. It's I don't know what you're trying to think of. I basically appeared at the Big Bang when, actually I think it was when humans started to eat magic mushrooms and talk to each other, and then so I come from you more than you come from me, so I don't know what you were trying to think of or figure out.
Let me know if this is boring, everyone, because I don't know, am I rambling too much? But I do like these questions. Okay, we've got truffle fudge. Last question of the night. Then maybe I'll tell you about what I did before for my day. Anyway, okay, truffle fudge. Terrible name. I hope that's not your real name. This is your question. I always wondered why you picked year 0 for your son's birthday. Why not 1? Also, was it different to plan all that history before his birth to get it just right at year 0? And did we get it wrong? I mean, if your son was born on your year 0, why didn't we start counting the days from 0? We started from the 25th of December. Was the first year only 6 days long? Anyway, I'm mighty impressed. 0 is a great number. It pays 35 to 1. God, do you need me to repeat that question? Because it was quite long. Okay, I'll repeat the points. Wondered why you picked year 0 for your son's birthday. I guess that's Jesus. Did we get it wrong? I would say most likely, but I'm answering for God. I shouldn't do that. And yeah, the 25th of December was the first year, only 6 days long. God, go.
Well, as I said, time. We've talked about time. So humans made the 25th of December, and actually they didn't make that until well into after pagans, when to convert them, I think. You know, I am not an expert in this. As I said, there's so many conflicting ideas because humans, you're mad. I can't wait for when the dolphins take over, because they're a lot more even-minded and they're not so fussy about themselves. They don't have hair, which is great. They don't plait their hair. They don't do any of that stuff. They don't go to hairdressers. You know, maybe it'll be changed when they become the top of the food chain. I don't know, but yeah. I think life's going to be easier with the dolphins, and the singing's about to start. Okay.
So God, thanks a million. We're finished. Maybe at the end of the singing I'll tell you what I did with my day, because I do want to tell you about my day. It was quite productive. But this is a song called My Cup of Tea that I've written from my second album. Listen and enjoy. a chance, and there's a chance that my bag wants me to be free. And when I take that journey home, I cut a piece of the Atlantic coast, and I let it float away in the mouth of the southwest wind. And I hope someday, someone will catch my piece. And I hope someday, someone far away will catch my torn piece. Oh, and there's a chance. There's a chance that we can all dance, that we can all dance and be free. Yes, there's a chance. Yes, there is a chance that we can all dance, we can all dance and be free. And there's a chance. And there's a chance that we can all dance in my cup of tea. And there's a chance, and there's a chance that we can all dance in my cup of tea. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to my second episode of Day 5, Week 1, My Cup of Tea. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Emma Lohan, to follow me and, get people realizing who I am. Send me as much feedback as you can. Like, I thrive on feedback. I love chatting with people. I'm locked in a room in a house with my amazing housemates, but I need more people telling me stuff. So yeah, let's, connect and talk shite, everybody. Shout out to my credits tonight would be my dad, who's an absolute legend and lovable man. And he inspired me with the Patrick Kavanagh stuff because he sent this wonderful article, which I will put in my Facebook feed for you guys because it's a good article. It'll give you an insight into the madness of Paddy Kavanagh. Also, who else? Credit to my brother and his son and his wife, Mick, Aoife and Omar in Carrow for, again, wonderful footage of chickens. So we've got Carrow chickens to watch again today, which is absolutely wonderful for someone who's not living in the countryside, but in the middle of a city, locked in a room. Welcome UK, day 1 for you guys, yeah? Friday, day 1. It's wonderful. Just get creative, stockpile, buy things that you need to make. I bought the cables for On the day that I heard we were getting locked down, I went straight down to the music shop and bought loads of microphone cables, and I'm so glad I did, or I wouldn't be able to do this podcast. I forgot to buy guitar strings. If anyone knows if Amazon or Thomann are delivering to Mallorca, please let me know, because my guitar strings are getting old and I need a new couple of new sets. Dope that I am. I'm writing all the music. Well, no, I'm recording the music on the day that I make the podcast, because I want this whole thing to be a live experience that's kind of strange. So I'm finishing with the song off my album, my upcoming album. So today was My Cup of Tea. Yesterday was No Plan. Not No Plan, it's called something else. I can't remember what it's called. And yeah, I'm just going to use this channel and get feedback. So please let me know what you think of my new songs. And then I open with a good old folk song, because I am a folk head at the end of the day and I love listening to folk. Anyway, again, guys, thank you. This is a long outro. 127 of you listened to my podcast in the last 2 days. That makes me feel wonderful and has a human hug as opposed to an air hug 6 feet distance from me. Love you all. Stay safe. Stay sanitized. Stay 6 feet apart. And stay happy. Chat to you guys soon. Keep posted on my Facebook and Instagram. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm not lonely. I'm just mad. Good night.